Welcome to my channel. I am Liliana, one with the vision. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much for the likes and shares. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you all so much for sharing this video with someone who may need it if it's not for you. My message from God today is they owe you an apology, and you're about to get that apology that they know they owe you. There's someone in your life who is coming to sincerely give you an apology for not treating you right, for not giving you the relationship that they should have gave you. They knew your worth. They knew who you are. And with them not being around you, this is someone that you're not with. They've realized that they owe you an apology. Seeing you move on with your life and seeing you move forward and you not being in this person's presence, you're not communicating with this person anymore. They know they messed up. And even if you don't want to talk to this person again, I don't care if they have to message you, if they have to create a fake account somewhere on social media and message you, they're going to get to you. If they got to write you, whatever they need to do, they just want to give you an apology. They don't expect for you to come back to them. They don't expect for you to take them back into your life. They just want to apologize to you. They know the chances of you taking them back or them ever being a part of your life are little to none. They know this. They understand and they know that they messed up. They just want to give you an apology because they know that you're a good person. I remember a long time ago, I had a friend and we were talking or whatever, and this person did something that I didn't like. And I just stopped talking to this person, cut them off. I didn't think about it. They worked with me and I would see them all the time, but I just, I didn't mean mug the person. I didn't treat them bad or anything, but I didn't talk to them anymore. And they noticed that I didn't talk to them. They noticed that I wouldn't even look their way. I wouldn't even communicate with this person. And it caught me off guard one day. I was at work and they were like, "Hey, I just got something to say to you." And I said, "What's the matter?" I'm thinking that they need something concerning work. They just wanted to apologize to me and tell me that they were sorry. And that them seeing me working and them seeing me do things and helping people and stuff, it just made them feel a different way about me. And they said that they were sorry, that I was a good person and to keep going. They were like, "You keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Like, I was stupid. I'm so sorry for, whatever happened." They apologized. This is what that person wants to give you. They don't expect for you to let them back in or you all be best friends again or be in a relationship. They just want to apologize because they know they were wrong. And honestly, they feel stupid because them seeing you move along in life and do things, and they see the people that you're around and things that you're doing or whatever, they know that they lost. They know, they know and they understand that they lost. And they do want to come apologize to you. Now, you don't have to accept this person's apology. You don't even have to talk to them. It will be merely your choice. It's your choice. No one can tell you what to do, but they do want to apologize. You might have someone coming soon, maybe this week, coming to sincerely give you an apology, not looking to mend a relationship or but they just want to tell you that they're sorry because they were wrong for the things that they done to you. This could have been a person that betrayed you, went against you with someone else, or listened to gossip and didn't give you a chance to even, explain things. And you were like, really? This is someone that you were a friend. You were friends. This is someone that you were either a friend or in a relationship. It was very, tight-knit relationship, whoever this was. And they betrayed you in some kind of way. And you stopped talking to this person. You didn't have no ill feelings for him or anything like that. You didn't go talking about him or nothing, but you did cut off communication because of the things that this person did. They betrayed you in some kind of way. You know your story better than me, but I'm here to tell you today that God says that this person wants to apologize to you. And this is not just this person. God has placed it on this person's heart to come and give you an apology. God made this person feel really bad about the things that they done to you. He allowed them to see you in a different light, in a different view. This is not just this person. This is God working on this person's heart. Working on this person because of the things that they did. Like I said, I really feel like this may have been just some gossip, or them listening to someone else, what someone else had to say, or someone else's view, or not getting your opinion about something that happened. They just came against you, and it hurt your feelings because you thought that this person was your friend. You thought that they were on your side, and they were not. And that's what hurt you the most. This is why you stop communicating with this person. But know that God has been working on this person, hitting this person hard, allowing them to see and know that, oh, you did this person wrong. That one you shouldn't have messed with. That one you should have went and consulted with, or talked to, or asked questions before you just decided to come against this person. It's not just this person. They don't know what's bothering them. They're probably sitting there trying to figure out why I keep thinking about this person. I need to apologize. Every time they see you, or they walk past you, or they come across you in social media or something like that, because they're watching you. They're watching you. And they know before they do anything else, they need to give you a sincere apology, just to say, I'm sorry. Not so they can feel better, but just because they know that they did you wrong. They're never going to feel better. They're always going to have it because they did you wrong. But remember that God is a forgiving God. God is a forgiving God, and God has really been on this person about what they did to you. And they know that they shouldn't be walking around, because this person may be very arrogant, puffy in the chest. One of those people that think that they just a piece of glass and they can do anything and nothing is going to happen to them. One of those type of people. But I'm telling you, God is humbling this person, has humbled this person. And they're going to contact you or come in contact with you in some kind of way. They're going to search for you, look for you. They're going to find you. Even if they got to message you on social media, create a fake account, they're going to contact you and tell you that they are sorry. I am so sorry. This person wants to say that they're sorry. God has really been working in this person, working on their life, working on them to change and to be a better person. And they know they did you wrong. They listen to some gossip, some people who, probably didn't even know you. And they judge you based upon that. And, this was someone that you had to walk away from and not communicate with no more, because they came against you. They came against you in the worst way, using gossip or what someone else said instead of them. And they were your friend. They could have just came to you and asked you, hey, what's going on? What happened? I heard such, and told you who said it, and you could have cleared things up. And now that they know the truth, they know the truth now. And God has really been working on this person like they straight did you wrong in every kind of way. But now they want to come and apologize. You're going to have an apology from someone really soon. Now, whether or not you want to listen to it, it's up to you. Hey, you might just want to say, no, I don't even want your apology. Hey, that's up to you. But remember that God is a forgiving God. And we should forgive just like God does. We have did so many things in life. We have did things, and God has forgiven us and continues to bless us and continues to wake us up every morning. He continues to do a work in our life and lead and guide us down the path or the road that we know we should be on in life. And, sometimes it's okay just to hear a person out. You don't have to go back and just be a person's friend or be 100% buddy, but it's okay sometimes just to listen, because they know that they did wrong. Not only that, they want to tell you who it was, what they said, and why. And they just off the bat thought it was true because of the person that came to them telling them the information. Well, why would this person lie? This could have been somebody that was close to you that told them this information, and they may have felt like, well, why would this person lie? Like that person had no reason to lie, but they did. And now they know this. And now they know this. But remember that God is your protection. God is always protecting you and keeping you safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. But expect an apology from someone that betrayed you. Expect an apology from this person. I mean, they have really been down and out, very sad, very frustrated, because that's God pushing this person, saying, listen, that one you need to apologize to, because you did not do this person right. They did you very wrong. And God has really been working on this person. This person could be very arrogant, like I said, puffed up in the chest, but God is working on that person in those areas in their life, things that they need to let go of, things that they need to change. We all have moments in our life where we need to change, and there's things that we need to let go of. And one thing that this person needs to let go of is listening to other people instead of following their own mind. This person, they just listen to someone else, and it messed them up, caused them to lose out on something that was very good coming into their life, and that was you. You were the blessing. And don't think that they don't realize that, because they know. They know. They know, and now they realize that they were wrong. They really do. They're like, I am so sorry. I listened to someone else. I didn't even give you a chance. I didn't come to you and try to talk to you about it. I just judged you off the back, and I kept it moving. I did you wrong. I'm sorry. And they're sincerely sorry for what they done to you. I feel like you're a very good person, and when you came into this person's life, you didn't expect for them to betray you in that way. This was very unexpected, very sudden. It was just all of a sudden. They did something and you were like, what is going on? They started treating you a certain kind of way because of something someone else said. And you were like, what's going on? This is someone that you had to walk away from, or they walked away from you. And you were like, okay, because you didn't even have an explanation as of to why this person was treating you the way that they were treating you. And it hurt you. It hurts you. So you might not even want to hear anything that this person has to say, because why aren't you thinking for yourself? You didn't have enough sense to come to me and ask me what happened. That's how you feel. And you have every right to feel that way, because they should have came to you to get, to clear it up, to get an explanation. They could have simply came to you and said, hey, this is the person. This is what I heard. I'm not sure if this is true. What is going on? And you all could have sat down like two adults, had a conversation, and hey, hashed it out, talked about it, and it would have been over. And you still could have been a part of their life, but they messed that up. They messed that up. And they know it. There's not a moment that has went by once they found out, when the truth came out. Some kind of way the truth came out. Somebody might have told them like, oh, that's not true. That person just said, or whatever. But the truth came out. When that truth came out, this person, heart, chest, everything literally dropped. Like, what? That's not true? No, it's not true. It's not true. Don't believe everything someone tell you. I always tell people like this. People come to me telling me gossip about people, I be like, oh, okay. But I always gonna get the other side. There's always two sides to the story. And I'm not a quick person to fall into gossip or what someone else said about someone. I like to get to know people on my own. I like to talk to people on my own, because sometimes it could be just a person doesn't like someone else. Simply, they just don't like them. They may not like the way they look, they dress, or something. Or it could be a bunch of lies. All because they decided they don't like someone. And you sit there and believe it. They got you walking around hating somebody or hating on someone for no reason. All because they decided to make a conscious decision to not like someone. So always get to know people on your own. And don't be so quick to accept someone bringing you gossip about someone, especially if it's someone that you care about or you in a relationship with, and you just gonna believe an outside person. You're not gonna come to that person and ask them no questions or nothing. Something's wrong there. That means that you don't trust me. That means that you don't care about me, because you didn't come to me and you didn't ask me. And you know what? They didn't ask you. They didn't come to you. They just right off the bat treated you wrong. Like I said, it could have been someone that was close to you that may know you for a long time. People hate on other people's relationships all the time and try to destroy them. They'll find out who you dating, who you in a relationship with, get next to that person, start talking to them, start messaging them on social media, and have them thinking that you are a villain when they had no business getting involved in your relationship in the first place. It's a lot of unhappy people out here, whether they're in a relationship or they're single. It's a lot of single, unhappy people. They don't want to see other people happy. There's a lot of people in relationships that don't want to see people happy, because their relationship isn't good. You have to be careful and use discernment when you're listening to other people and getting advice. Because sometimes people advice as far as relationships, and I felt like this was like someone that came to them and gave them some advice about you. Listen, they shouldn't have listened to it, because it was not true. And then they were getting advice probably from someone that's not happy or don't want to see them happy, and they don't even realize it. But remember, this is God protecting you from all hurt, harm, and danger. This person will be reaching out to you to give you an apology, and it's up to you whether or not you accept it. It's up to you whether or not you want to talk to this person. But they're going to apologize. They're on their way. They're going to reach out to you in some kind of way and give you an apology. But it's up to you at the end of the day. Remember that God loves you more than anything in this world. Remember that God is always protecting us, even behind the scenes, from things that we can't see. I'm Liliana, Woman with a Vision. Thank you all so much for the likes and shares. I hope you all had a beautiful weekend, a wonderful Valentine's Day. God bless you all. Remember, if no one else tells you that they love you, I'm telling you today, right now, that I love you. And God bless.